Welcome back, campers. Miss Lexi here. I cannot believe that this is our final week of camp. I think I can speak on behalf of all the other counselors to say that this summer has definitely flown by, and I hope that you all have had just as much fun as we have this summer. So with that being said, school is just right around the corner, and this week's craft is actually school themed. It is something to not only encourage reading, but also aid in it as well. We are going to be making some reading pointers, and if you're not really sure what those are, several years ago when I was learning how to read, I would use my finger or a pencil or a ruler to follow along in books so I wouldn't lose my place. So to replace kind of those boring objects, you can use these reading pointers that we are going to be making to replace those. If you don't need a reading pointer anymore, you can use them as bookmarkers, or you can even use them as little magic wands if you would like. But whichever way you decide to utilize them, you pretty much need the same things, which are you need a popsicle stick, some construction paper, some scissors, some markers, some tape, and then if you have small stickers or jewels or really anything that you can decorate a popsicle stick with, macaroni even, obviously you're more than welcome to use those as well, but they're optional. So what you're going to do first is you are going to draw out your pointer. And this can be a star, it could be a magician's hat, a wizard hat, or bunny ears, or really anything magic themed. If you don't want to make it magic themed, you don't have to. You can draw your initial or any other object you would like. But I'm going to draw out a star. And you want to make it big enough to where you can actually use the edges of the star to use as your pointer, but also small enough to fit appropriately on your popsicle stick. And as always, there's a picture on the written portion of the instructions to serve as that aid if you need to. So I've drawn out my star. Now I'm going to cut it out. There's the star. Not very symmetrical, but that's okay. And that's going to be your pointer. So right now I'm going to set that aside. And now I'm going to decorate my popsicle stick. And from here on out, you can do this however you would like. You can draw on them, you can color them, you can, like I said earlier, you can stick on some of those jewels or stickers if you have any. But really, there is no right or wrong way to do this. So I'm going to go ahead and decorate mine, and I will show you the finished product when I'm done. Alright, so I just finished my reading pointer, and as you can see, I went ahead and taped the star that I cut out earlier on the top of the popsicle stick, and I just colored the popsicle stick using my markers. They're supposed to be stars. I know they look probably more like yellow blobs, but they are supposed to be stars. And once you decorate one side of your popsicle stick, you can flip it over and decorate the other side if you would like. So for this side, I actually found a little star-shaped sticker, so I just popped that on there and drew some polka dots on the stick. So if you would like to do that, you can. Obviously, if you have more popsicle sticks, you can make more than one. If you don't want to mess with the scissors and the cutting out of the construction paper, you don't have to. You don't even have to worry about using a pointer. Just decorating and using a popsicle stick without a pointer works just as well. You can still use them as pointers and as bookmarks, or you can use them as a wand as well. So whichever way you decide to utilize them, I hope they are helpful for you all for this upcoming school year. So with that being said, I would like to thank you all for hanging out with us this summer. I have had a blast working with you. I hope you all have a fantastic rest of your summer and an even better school year.